wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly. Thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win. I'll take a stab, I wanna chase the bag. I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything. If I can see my dreams, I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality. Don't let go. I'll make things right. 'Cause I'll do anything to make what I want a reality.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always asking for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen no many ones that are so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started the outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
Come on, work. Jesus. Fight.
Hello.
Holy crap, that's loud.
Who?
You are really, really loud.
Well, that's got to be on your end because I'm just on my phone.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like 3/4 volume. That would do it.
Just got done recording.
Cool. All right, let's say hi to everybody first. Hey, Megan.
I can't see the chat yet.
It's up there. Hello, Megan. Hello, Dave and Wolfie. There was more in here. Maya Lily.
Megan Villatron. That must be
Daniel. Yeah, Megatron is my daughter.
hello, daughter redneck. Daniel.
That's Miss
Dave.
Spoiled Rotten herself. No.
So, what is our topic for today?
It's just not officially World War III, but 59 countries are in a war or a conflict at the same time.
Well,
Yeah.
definitely not World War III. Seen war. Trust me. You would know if it was World War III. You wouldn't have to ask. You wouldn't even need the news to tell you. You'd know.
Well, we were in World War III, or World War II and World War I, and it never came here. So.
Well, yeah, but see, that's the thing. We know full well this time when World War III breaks out, it's coming here. Now, it's one of the secrets of America in our location, but foreign countries are not stupid. In World War II, Japan actually did plan on attacking America.
Yep.
Excuse me. They just couldn't get it done. One, it was too difficult, too much open sea.
Actually,
Now-
they got it done.
Mm,
Pearl Harbor.
yeah, but I mean the mainland.
I thought they attacked.
No,
Thought they attacked the West Coast also,
no,
Or-
they didn't.
or something.
No, we were paranoid of it. In fact, there was 2 incidents that happened because we were sure it was coming. Problem is, it never did.
Yeah.
But this time, even if they don't send troops, they don't have to, because now you have ICBMs, even without a nuclear warhead,
Yep.
that hit the mainland. So it kind of changes the war game, and that's what I mean by, if it was World War III, you'd know. You wouldn't have to ask. You wouldn't need the news channel. You would know. Everyone would. And some of these 56 countries are so small. Do we really want to give them credit of being a country? Because I kind of don't.
Doesn't matter. They're a country.
That's what they call themselves. That ain't what I call them. Irrelevant is what I call them. In the world stage of war, they're irrelevant.
Well, that's like saying any other state smaller than Texas ain't really a state, is it?
Well, not really. I mean, they are a state, but you're talking about a country. Okay, look at Kuwait. Right? We call that a country. Now, did you look at the size of Kuwait compared to Iraq or Iran?
Yep.
Tell me how hard it would be for Iraq or Iran to basically just march in there and go, yep, I know you used to be Kuwait, but now you're not.
Yeah, but still. Oh, I gotta put my shot
Kind of
away.
like somebody going, you're at war with Cuba. It's an island. That's a joke. For the continental United States versus Cuba, that has got to be the biggest joke I've ever seen. I wouldn't call that a war. I would call that an excursion, an exercise.
Come on, move, Rosie. Michael.
Now, if America went to war with Canada, you could call that a war. Even if it went to war with Mexico, hell, you could call that a war too.
Why? Because of the size of land?
No, because of the size of the population. So it's not always land that makes a difference. It depends on how many people you got. I mean, Kuwait does not have a lot of people, right?
Well,
It-
Finland ain't. Or is it Finland or was it? No, it was Norway. Ain't that big of a country, and they kicked Russia's ass.
Well, that's because Norway is not a third world country and has things like ICBMs.
Mm-hmm.
They don't-
I'm
Yes, they
talking
do.
back in the day.
Well, yeah, back in the day, they did have more people. They lost a lot of people during World War II, and that population has not been resurged.
I believe it was after World War II when Russia attacked. Wasn't it? was it
No. It was during, but not after. Russia's had their eyes on the Middle East
Yeah.
since after World War II. I don't know why. I think it has to do with oil, to be honest, but that seems to be their area that they really put a lot of concentration in, is in fact the Middle East. I mean, we had problems with them in Afghanistan way back in the 60s and 70s.
Right.
And they still have interest over there. But again, I always assume that's oil. If you remember right, they kind of ran over half of Germany after World War II. And it was under Reagan that they finally left it, but they didn't really give up a big argument having it in the first place or giving it up because they didn't get a lot out of it.
Right.
If anything, they were just, you could say you ran the territory, but profit-wise, they didn't really have no profit in that.
Bordeaux Fart says bloody oil.
Yep, probably. They never say that outright, but if you look at Russia and how poor they are, you could see them going after the oil.
Which is funny because they have the most resources in their own country.
They do, but they don't know. They don't have the technology to get it out. They can get it out, but they don't get it out at the same performance that other people do.
Yeah, that's because
we
yep.
advanced their technology. I forgot when we did that, but we did.
I think it was the 80s.
Yeah, during Reagan.
Yep.
I think people panic too much. I really do, especially when it comes to war, because there is not a point anywhere in time where there ain't a country somewhere at war with someone else.
Oh, yeah.
The only reason we don't know about a lot of them is it depends on whether or not they're an ally, whether or not we have interest.
Right.
Before, I mean, look, Africa itself is so many countries in one huge continent, and they are at war nonstop.
That's where a lot of the wars are. There was civil wars and a bunch of other shit. Uh-oh. I heard myself for a minute there, and then he disappeared. There's a loud click. Don't buy electric vehicles. The only place to get the ingredients to make batteries is in Australia, and you don't piss us off. Trust me. Hang on, Hawks. Licking my fingers clean. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Quit, bored old fart. He said, don't buy electric vehicles. The only place to get the ingredients to make batteries is in Australia, and you don't piss us off. Trust me. Any country could say that. Australia is a nice country. America is a nice country. We all got our ups and our downs. But number one, I really don't want an electric car. If they ever perfect them, I wouldn't mind it, but they are not perfected by
Not
any
even close.
stretch. No, they're not. Have pride in our country. I agree with that. But there ain't nobody, I mean, honestly, that can say they're the absolute toughest country. I don't even think America says it, but I don't think anybody can proclaim that at all, considering anymore it's where the missile lands and how much damage you did. It probably doesn't matter where you're from. I think it has more to do with what you have.
What?
Yeah.
Look for dinner. Move, Stick. Come on.
I mean, like, if everybody thinks Trump is so unstable, wouldn't the real saying be "Don't piss America off"? that seems to be the narrative. Trump's crazy. If he's crazy, then that would be the one you don't want to piss off.
some people are saying that.
Oh, a lot of people are saying it. But considering I'm more anti-government than I am government, I don't know if I agree or disagree. I kind of think that all these people in power, every damn one of them are semi-nuts, but they're also hypocritical. I think if
not.
honestly, if you're a
To their friends.
huh?
They're not hypocritical when it comes to their friends.
Oh no, because they're all in power. But I honestly think they're all hypocrites.
They say whatever the hell they think they need to say to make you vote for them, and then. But
But you can have all the lithium, Bordeaux Park. I mean, that's not going to change the way the world works. It's never going to. I mean, look, America grows, or literally does, grows more food than any fucking country on the planet. Because we do. But at the same token, we can't say, well, don't piss us off, or you'll go hungry, right? And I guess we could, but in the same token, nobody remembers the 1930s. We had a Dust Bowl effect, and for about 10 years, we weren't producing more food than anyone else.
Yeah, and besides that, we'd be shooting ourselves in the foot if we said, we ain't gonna feed you.
Yeah,
We're not letting them buy our shit.
exactly. It's the same thing with Australia. You could go, I have all the lithium, and you could even keep it, but then you're bankrupting yourself. That's just money you lose.
Oh yeah.
Because on that hand, there might be something somebody else has that you need, and they go, well, you got all the lithium, I ain't getting none of that, so you ain't getting none of this.
Or money. Don't forget that.
Yeah.
You got to feed your children too.
But I think they're all hypocrites. I honestly think if you run a country, you have to be, one, a liar, and two, you got to be a hypocrite.
Gas went up to
Oh, yeah.
$3.79 a gallon.
I believe it. That's because that deal they made didn't work out, and everybody's in a panic about that. Iran, but that don't panic me any. Where I don't like high gas prices, they don't have any cards to go to the table. The only chance they got is if China decides they want to intervene, but that would not be good on China, considering they're having financial problems of their own at the moment. So really, Iran ain't got a choice. They're either going to get run down and mowed over, or they're going to have to make a deal. But when you deal with extreme people that want two countries to not exist on the face of the earth, odds are your chances of maintaining your power are absolutely fucking none, considering one of them is an actual superpower. And here you are fighting to get nuclear weapons that if a superpower says you ain't going to have, you can cry, you can wipe your ass with gold, but you're not going to have that. And now that I think about it, I don't think any country should have nuclear weapons at all.
I agree, but there are certain countries that will never give them up. So,
Yeah, we're one of them.
yep.
China would never give them up. Russia will never give them up. We will never give them up. Pakistan has two. They'll never give them up. They probably got more than two by now.
But does Russia really have nukes?
Yes, they do.
Do they work?
That we do not know.
Well, they did fire off a couple of their missiles in Ukraine.
Yeah, but we do know they have them.
But that's the thing. Do they actually have warheads anymore? Because look at how well they maintain their fucking everything in their country.
Well, it's not. No, you gotta
Trains
know.
are falling apart. Their bridges are falling in. Their fucking dams are breaking down.
Well,
Sewer is fucking exploding in the middle of the winter.
Ken, you got to understand a communist country, they don't care about the people.
I know that.
But when they got money, the one thing they will keep up is their nuclear weaponry. Because that's what they use to deter everybody from going, you're full of shit, and then attacking them. And if you think about it, it really is. I mean, how many times do you hear when somebody says, well, I mean, don't do business with Russia, but then don't do this because they have nukes. Talking about a deterrent, there ain't very many countries even like Putin because they don't, but he's got nukes.
Yep.
That's all he needs to say is, if you come over here, kaboom.
Yep. And actually, right now, if China was smart, they could run in and take over Russia so fast, dude.
Oh, yeah, they could. But China
Especially
doesn't want.
Ukraine is making them weak. Fucking run in and take over Russia. Now Russia's yours.
Yeah, but China doesn't want Russia. China wants the United States.
Actually, China probably wants half of Russia back. That was
Probably.
their old land.
Yeah.
That was their old land back in the day.
Yeah, but that's not what they want. They want
Good evening,
Thailand.
Mom. Good to see you. Haven't seen you in like 4 days.
I know what they want.
Russia possesses the world's largest stockpile of nuclear weapons. As of 2025, it is estimated to have approximately 4,299 to 5,580 nuclear warheads.
Yeah, that's what I have them. You really can't go by their bridges are falling. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Their money goes to that shit first. Their military, their weaponry, that's where everything goes. You could be starving in Russia, and they won't sell 20 nuclear warheads to feed you.
Well, yeah. I'm talking about their sewers and everything is destroyed over there.
Yeah,
And
because
it's getting worse.
Well, it wouldn't be worse if Putin would learn how to do business fair, square, and get his ass out of Ukraine. His life has gotten so much worse since he's went into Ukraine, but then you got that pride.
Yep.
It's
And
just
now,
gonna get worse.
he can't pull out because war is the only thing keeping his country alive. If he stopped fighting the war right now, his country would drop, immediately would fail.
It wouldn't fail, they'd kill him.
Oh, that too. But I'm talking about his country would instantly go in the dumps.
It's already in the dumps.
No,
War
worse than
is just distracting people from realizing where they are.
No, war is keeping him alive by building bombs and so on and so forth. And selling bombs and selling oil and selling this, selling that. That's the only thing keeping him alive.
Except right now he's not selling oil because of Iran. In
And
fact, he's having a hard time doing anything. Ken, that country's DOA. It's dead on arrival.
Yeah.
He can't save it.
Medieval mom says she's been sick as hell. Hope you're feeling better today. You must be. 'Cause I
I
haven't
hope
seen
you are too.
You forgot to turn the AC back on.
Oh, yeah.
That's why it's hot as hell in this whole house.
What's the actual temp? 74?
76.
So it's 2 degrees hotter than it was outside.
Hold on. I might have to argue. She said hotter than hell. It's approximately 3,000 degrees in hell. Can't be hotter than hell.
She walked away because I was teasing her about it being 2 degrees warmer.
Well, it can't be hotter than hell. She wouldn't even be standing there if it was hotter than hell. Come to think about it, medieval mom, you can't be sick as hell either because nobody knows how sick people are in hell. I mean, they're busy screaming from that high heat. You can't take their temperature, so how would you know? Aha! You wouldn't. Thus, you may not be sick as hell. Although you could be sick, but not as hell. And you could be sick as a bad fuck. That's possible, because bad fucks are here in life. So you could be sick as a bad fuck. You could do that. You could be sick as spoiled chili, because that could spoil.
Milk.
You could be sick as an SBD fart, but you cannot be sick as hell. Unless you're bored old fart.
I didn't specify physically or mentally sick as hell. I guess we assumed that you were physically ill.
I couldn't get over 100 watt one time. I decided to get 60 watt.
Well, not me. I'm mentally ill. But we all know that already. That's why I run the asylum. You're just my guest.
No, welcome to my house, Fox. This is the asylum. You just helped me run it.
I live in a constant mental state.
Right.
Well, you can't physically be sick as hell, although mentally, I'm assuming you could be. If you have dreams that there's a demon caressing your backside, you could be mentally sick as hell.
If I had a demon caressing my backside, I'd be smiling.
Oh, your ass. Well, I guess you would be. You love me anyway. What are you trying to say there, medieval mom? Are you trying to say that
Even though
regardless of my mental instability, Warden Hawks? No, I am the king of the mental state.
My sister's on top of that coach. They're going to get
But I'll tell her that I never take the toker out, but she does. Hello, Lily. We were discussing my my mental instabilities, which everybody knows I live in a constant mental state. Y'all remember that channel, Mental State?
she's been here, but she's just been quiet. She was here when I first started.
I didn't get the notification until right at the last moment. Usually I get that where you got to wait 30 minutes or something, but it didn't come through this time. So
Speaking of which, notifications. How about we send out notifications?
yeah, you should probably put that in my general chat. I don't know why you don't. I've told you when I'm on here, do that, please.
Because I forgot to. You can do
See?
that too, you know.
But I suffer from CRS. Rednecks are not allowed to have CRS because y'all got to remember to air up the fucking tires on your house. Because you know, if you roll 2 feet, your address changes, and if you roll 10 feet, you can change your whole zip code.
I don't have tires on my trailer.
What? You're only half a redneck then.
They don't build them like that anymore.
Oh well.
They haul them to where you want them, and then they take the tires off. The axles and everything come off.
Well, there's still redneck things you got to do, so thus far you may not have CRS.
We have a house that's mobile and 14 cars a day. You might be a redneck.
Well, that just means you're a hoarder. Like you just don't know when to get rid of shit. Damn, Ken, you're part woman.
Mm-hmm.
I know, that sounds sexist. But here's a true fact. 79% of hoarders are female. 79. That means that only 21% of hoarders are actually male.
And 2 of those were my father-in-law. They're
Probably.
still going through his shit, and he's been dead a year now.
Well, one was my uncle. He was definitely a hoarder. When you went to his house, you had to literally walk in between boxes and shit. And one path went to the bathroom. We found that out whenever he passed away. One went to the bedroom. The other one went to the kitchen. There was no room for nothing else. It was like, holy shit. His backyard was full of cars and an old school bus. Nothing ran. Nobody even knew why they were there. Everybody knew the school bus because he always said he was going to turn it into a camper, but it didn't run. He had a garage, and there was not a car in there, just boxes of shit.
Oh, yeah.
All the cars were in the backyard with a 6-foot tall privacy fence because he lived in St. Louis, and he had that fence built so nobody could complain about the cars because not a damn one of them was registered. They just sat back there and rotted.
Mine are registered and they run. I just don't drive it.
And we always got, when cars broke down, you either fixed them or you got rid of them. If you could fix them, you'd sell them. But if not, you just sent it to the junkyard.
Get a car and fix it up and get stuff from the junkyard.
Yep.
Fix it up.
Well, I've done that. I used to flip cars just for fun. Something to do. Except for one old car. I'll never forget it when I was young. I got caught drag racing. Well, my dad took the keys to my hot rod, but of course I worked, so he bought me the ugliest car I ever seen, a little Datsun 310. Shit brown, rusted, and dented to hell and back. And the only reason he got me that car, he got it for like $200, was so I could drive to and from work. Oh, I hated that fucking car. I couldn't kill it either. That old thing about old Datsuns where you couldn't kill them was no lie. You couldn't kill them. I did everything to that car. I even hit mailboxes with it. You could not kill that fucking car. And I hated that car.
I don't know who made Datsun.
Datsun?
Or they had one.
Well, now they're Nissan.
Little S10s.
Yeah.
Yeah. She had a red one.
Oh, no, S10 Chevy.
She had a red one. Red truck. A little red truck. She had one of those Datsuns like you had. It was the red Datsun she had.
Yeah, well, mine was an ugly brown dented. That thing had so many miles on it.
I don't know how many what year it was, but it was an older vehicle, but it did a pretty good job. I mean, she used it down there in down in the country. She used it the whole stuff with like and stuff.
And here's irony for you. When I finally got my hot rod back, my dad got the money back out of that ugly ass car. Same amount of money he paid for it. That's after I was hitting mailboxes with it, hot rodding it, anything I could to kill that fucking car, just wouldn't die. It was possessed. It's probably a redneck's car, eh, Ken?
And hey, you said
Yeah, it turns on all by itself. Didn't even turn it on. Start the car. Get 3 miles down the road, radio just turns on.
I think it's got like a short or the tape deck.
Power surge or something.
Tape deck's going out in it probably.
Well, nobody plays tapes anymore anyway. It needs a new stereo.
Needs a lot of stuff.
Yeah, nowadays you have your playlist on your phone. And
I just need
Plug it in. Yeah, you don't even really need seats.
hey, yo, boysy.
I didn't need a new vehicle.
I ain't getting a new one, but it'll look like new.
Not about mine.
I know.
Fox. Yo, Boise's in the chat.
Well, I haven't seen him. Now he just popped up. There's a delay on my end. Hello, Yo Boisel.
Is that an L or an I?
Oh, there's an L. It's just how you pronounce it. I don't know who came up with that spelling or what country it's from. Considering the way we played with the alphabet, it's probably some form of English.
I thought it was an I, so I've been calling him Yo Boise. Well, Yo Boise.
That'd be boy's eyes, if that was an I. Yo, boy's eyes.
And I was saying Yo Boise's. 1984 Ford Escort, no air conditioning. I hated that car.
Oh, them cars were junk. That was the Doomy car back in the day, the Escort. That was the I ain't got no money, but I want a new car.
Them fuckers wouldn't die either, would they?
Some of them would. I mean, some of them were junk when you got them. And then some of them were like diehards. I guess like if you hated the car was possessed too. Hey, he hates me. Keep running. And you really like the car, then yeah, stop running for that one. Actually likes me. We'll just break down. He was forced to drink whiskey flavored vodka. Okay. I don't know how you're forced to drink anything, but okay.
And whiskey flavored vodka is vodka with whiskey in it, is it not?
I'm guessing. I beats shit out of me. I don't drink, so I'm insane enough. I don't need any help.
That is exactly what it was. My first car when I moved to Florida. Ugh.
My first car was a 1971 Chrysler Newport. I bought it when I was 16 years old.
Mine was a Chevy Chevette, 74. With donut tires in the front and pickup tires in the back. And the exhaust fucking had a huge hole in it, so it sounded like it was a hot rod, but it wasn't.
Yeah. And my second car, I believe, was a Cougar XR7 convertible. I think it was a 72.
I've never actually had a muscle car of any kind.
Had several. Had a 60.
I've always taken a motor out and put a fast motor in it.
Had a Dodge Demon, Dodge Duster, Chevy Nova, Mercury Comet. Oh, man, what else have I had? Mustang, Camaro.
'86 Chevy Cavalier station wagon.
Chevy Chevelle, 72 Cutlass, Grand Prix. Never was a big Grand Am guy, but I did like the Grand Prix. Your first car was an 86 Chevy Cavalier station wagon. You know what the worst car I think I ever seen? Two of the worst cars I ever seen made was the Yugo, which was made out of cardboard basically, and Vega. That had to be one of the worst fucking cars ever. And the Vega was supposed to be like the answer to the Ford Pinto. And the Pinto wasn't a great car either, but it was built like a shit brick house. For a small car, if you hit the back of one of them, you swore to God you hit a fucking truck.
Same thing with the
A Gremlin.
Oh, dang it. No, it was AMC Eagle.
Oh yeah.
The AMC Eagle wagon. Jesus Christ. My brother used that as a derby car one year. Holy crap, he was beating the fuck out of people. And he was the only small car in there. The rest of them were long ass boats, and he was fucking running into the front end of their car and just smoking them.
Yeah, I did like the Eagle, the coupe, which was, they were both 4-wheel drive cars. That's what made them awesome. They were highly unusual. But the coupe looked cool as shit. The wagon kind of iffy, but that little coupe was like a 4-wheel drive sports car. You know,
We
cool
found
little car.
we found a fin like for back of a car.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, but it was for a newer car, and it looked absolutely stupid. We mounted that fucker on the top in the back, made it look like a dragster car. And he drove it around for 2 weeks before he fucking derbied it. Gutted it all
had
out, all painted up,
Saturn.
everything, but it had working lights and all the windows in it, so it was legal. Saturn SL2. Loved it.
Beats me.
Never heard of it.
Over 250,000 miles on it. Got totaled in an accident.
Oh,
Now, my van's got over 250,000. I could still cruise it at over 100 miles an hour.
see, like I was saying, Hawks, you've had hot rod cars.
Oh, yes.
So you had the shape, but I always had the sleeper car because it was always a beat up piece of shit. But I'd pull the motor and put a new motor in it.
Oh, no, we hot rodded the motor,
Just like
too. You didn't.
my Astro van that I had a 350 in it. It didn't have the 4-banger that it came with.
Okay, but if you were beating people because they had a hot rod, there's a difference, you know, like, to me, a hot rod and a muscle car is the same. Now, a lot of people say it isn't. But to me, it is. Because to me, like, if you just bought a car because the body looks tough and you didn't put no money into that motor for the speed, then you didn't finish the job. You
But
just
I didn't
wanted,
have to worry about scratching the paint or nothing.
you wanted the
Hell, I had to
cosmetic.
restart, you know?
But when I was young and we redid a car, I mean, yeah, it wasn't just cosmetics. It was performance, too.
The only thing we did was not cosmetics. The only thing we did was performance. But I always liked the oddball shit. You know, like, that Chevy Chevette was a piece of shit until we put a new motor in it. Fuck. And that was just a junkyard motor. Back then, you could pull a motor out of a car and it would run.
Oh, yeah.
But it was
Back
it was a
then.
350. It was a 350 and it mounted right in there. Same mounting brackets, everything mounted right in there. Had to change transmission, otherwise transmission would have blew up. But
Chevy Silverado, 320,000. If you maintain a vehicle and do it right, they can run forever. Now, some of them are just what you call like a bad luck car. Like, to me, if you get a new car in a month, you got to take it to the dealership. You got a bad luck car. Get the fuck out of it.
it's a lemon.
Yeah, exactly. You can love the car, but I am serious. Like, you see so many people nowadays, they'll go get a brand new car, and then a month later they'll come to your house in a different car. You go like, "Oh, did you get a new car?" No, mine's in the shop. They I borrowed
Oh
this
God,
one.
dude, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like it's a fucking. You've only had it for a month.
Yep.
Well, it needed this. Like, yeah, I don't think I'd get me another
If you
car.
already needed that and you only had it a month, you're in the wrong car, dude.
And you got other cars like you could forget shit. Like, I forgot to change the oil, and this oil change has 20,000 miles on it.
You don't have your car shutting off because you forgot to change it at 3,000 miles, right?
Yeah, and So it's just like I said. There are lemons, man. You probably need to, if you got one of those. Like I said, if you got a new car and you're pulling up in a loaner car because it's in the shop already, like
Oh.
really?
Hey, if you guys would go shout me out real quick. Shout me out to the heavens and beyond. Let's
Hold
get a
on.
crowd in here tonight.
Hold on, I'm running to the window. I'm gonna get a
You're running.
bullhorn.
Right to the heavens.
But first, I'm gonna mute the mic because, when I go pee, the water's cold sometime.
Yeah, we don't want to hear you screaming because the water's cold. So, what else we got going on tonight, guys? Ugh. Medieval Mom, you going live tonight? Or are you still too sick to do that, but you decided to stop by? Can anybody hear me? Not going live tonight. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Not that you missed me or anything. Well, yeah, it was water. If the water was cold and deep too.
You must have left the seat up. Head and eyes just way too screwed up yet. Okay. Sorry to hear that. Should get you one of those screens that magnifies the screen, Medieval Mom. It's not a screen. It's like a piece of plastic. It's like a screensaver, but it magnifies your screen. And I'm not saying just because you're sick. I'm saying because you have problems seeing anyway. It might help you. Probably Amazon is the way to go. Maybe you'll get that for Christmas from me.
Of course.
Yeah, they only have the song.
Well, that's all right. Once you step, I drop to drop.
I see that.
No, you can get a cover that goes over it, Medieval Mom. It's like a piece of plastic, but it magnifies.
Yeah. I don't have one of those yet because I don't need one. But if I ever needed one, I know what them are.
I'm talking about your computer screen.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying I know what they are.
Oh, okay. Well, then tell Medieval Mom about it. I'm trying to tell her about it.
Well, I can't say it any better than you just did.
You could say it in a different tone.
Oh. All right. And I'm going to put it to you in layman's terms there, Medieval Mom. Much like that 90-year-old grandmother that I visited about 5 years ago, you're blind as a dang bat. And you need one of them right there magnifiers so you can see.
And
Of course, I
she
hope
is
you know I'm
blind
just joking, right?
as a bat, and that's why I'm suggesting it to her. She has really
Actually,
bad eyes. She's
I will have to look. Actually, just get a bigger monitor.
she's blind in one eye and can't see out of the other.
In that case, get a bigger monitor.
And smaller mouth friends.
Yeah,
Instead of big mouth friends, have smaller mouth friends.
yeah, that'll help some. And never
Then you
ask
don't
me.
At least you don't have to hear about it then.
Third part woman there, Tim. I'm having salad for dinner.
Uh-oh. You okay?
No. Looking down to see if I'm growing tits.
What does that have to do with a salad?
Salad's a woman's food. Because women like rabbit food.
400 in the left eye, 2200 in the right eye. What the fuck?
Well, unless you're an eye doctor, you ain't gonna know what none of that means.
Right.
All you
exactly.
know, if it doesn't say 20/20, they're blind. That's what you go by.
Right.
Unless it's 20/23, then it means they probably need reading glasses. Who the hell knows?
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
Glasses. That mean I'm getting old, Hawks?
Oh,
That's
can't
what the
everybody's
eye
getting
doctor
old.
said. My doctor said, my eye doctor said, it's not because of your diabetes, it's because you're getting older. Really? Do you have to be that loud?
I think
Whoop
you need
your
to
ass.
stop. It's not politically correct to tell somebody they're getting old. That's why I do it, because, I mean, I'm not politically correct, but a doctor, I think he has to be. I wonder what the political correctness is for I'm about to stick a finger in your asshole.
Bend over. Prostate exam is politically correct. Yeah, that's my loudmouth cat. He was unhappy because he didn't see any of the other cats around. He's got to have attention at all times. Okay, according to Medieval Mom, the higher the number, the more screwed you are. Hey,
Yeah.
Medieval Mom, you're screwed. That means I could show up to your place and you'd think I was handsome. That's not very screwed at all. Works good for me.
Well, it ain't screwed for you, but it might be for her.
Yeah, well, that's not my problem. She'd think I was handsome, see? I got 4 head of cat.
I knew a gal so ugly. Once. A guy broke into her apartment. She yelled rape. The guy yelled no.
Oh my God, I had a doctor named Dr. Sweet, and he was anything else but sweet. His first name was Do. You want to die.
How many cats you got? That's what Lily wants to know.
I had a doctor that was a chiropractor that was named Dr. Strain. Because that's, I guess, what you're doing before you go see her.
That's okay.
My
Me and
answer
Alexis,
was,
we
well,
delivered fake titty implant to a female doctor.
Medieval Mom said that was because, well, that was because I smoked. My answer to him was, well, we're all going to die sometime. So move on. And yet you act so sweet and innocent on panel. And on your streams. But yet you tell it how it is.
Yep, fake titties to a Dr. Cox. And Dr. Cox was a woman.
Maybe she got the name from getting it.
Might have been one of the patients. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Cox.
What?
She got the name from getting it. Cox.
Probably. She must have. We delivered to her door fake boob implant.
Was a very simple answer. True that. And a good answer. I have 4 cats as well. I'm sorry for your misery. This one that I have, 3 of my cats are complete sweethearts. That one is an asshole. And if he ain't getting attention, he'll run up behind one and bite him on the back of the neck and won't let go until the other one starts screaming. What the fuck? Read what Medieval Mom said.
Forget.
Read what Medieval Mom said.
How about a dentist named Vulcan Negro was translated into Black Mouth?
Like it's supposed to, because that's one of the awkward. The ends are awkward.
Hey, Jaco. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, we just opened that, remember?
Draco's a dragon kitty.
When we were a kid,
We just opened that from when we
dentists
were
were more honest with you. Like today, because we have the pussy generation now, they need gas. But when we were kids, the dentist was like, they would just tell you, now this is going to hurt. But I think they did it because, like, if you didn't want to brush your teeth, that was the dentist's way of going, by all means, don't brush them teeth. I'm going to enjoy myself when your ass gets here.
Yep. My cat pisses on my bed because my husband left.
That'd be a dead cat.
For a few days. She got 2 letters mixed up. Town for a few days. She's typing too fast.
one salad. Huh?
Who?
Like CC.
Well, Cece eat anything we eat. But probably eat asparagus. You ever notice how salad's healthy food? And we fuck it up by putting ranch on it.
Yep. Or oil.
My mom uses that oil and vinegar, salt and pepper.
Yep. Vinegar and oil.
My mom makes her own dressing.
What's funny is now it's called mayonnaise, but it used to be called salad dressing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was actual salad dressing. So now I guess it's kind of like ranch. Put it on everything. And I thought I'd try it one day. That's actually really good with salad dressing in your, mayonnaise. Put it in your salad. It's really good. Especially if you put that and chunks of chicken in there. That's damn good. black pepper ranch or garlic ranch. I'm not a huge ranch fan. I mix it. If I do put ranch on there, it's 50-50 with Thousand Island and a ranch. Mix it up and then pour it on. Or you can be lazy like me and put a pile of each on there and then mix them together while you're mixing the salad.
Mm. Ugh. But it was good. Oh my God! Excuse you, Ken.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, black pepper ranch. Like ranch. Just regular ranch. I don't do black pepper ranch or garlic ranch.
Black pepper ranch wouldn't be bad, but garlic ranch would be nasty.
Yeah, I'm not chasing off vampires. Like garlic to me is a blending spice, and that's how I use it. I don't just put garlic in anything. Some things do not. Garlic don't fit every recipe you make.
True that. But I put it in a lot of stuff. But I don't put a lot in it.
I like sauerkraut too. Sauerkraut and Polish sausage.
Pork about it. It's good both ways. Yeah, we just had that. Yeah, not too long ago. A lot of people don't eat that anymore, but I grew up on it. I eat the shit out of it. Don't care who likes it.
What's that?
Sauerkraut and Polish sausage or kielbasa.
Oh, yeah.
Kielbasa. Old dish.
It's actually hard to find kielbasa up here anymore.
You can get it up here. It's hard to find Polish sausage up here. You can find kielbasa.
Polish you can find anywhere around here.
No, here you got. That's what you got to look for here.
Saying here is kielbasa is the same way.
I like it with both, but it just depends on what my taste buds are. Sometimes I want Polish sausage with it. Other times I want kielbasa with it. Just depends. But then you young people, I don't know what it is with young people. They don't even try food, and they're like, I don't like it. Have you ever tried it? No. How the fuck do you know you don't like it then?
Yeah, and that's what I tell my daughter. You're not walking away until you at least try a small bite.
You can't eat kielbasa anymore. Why not there, medieval mom? Too salty? Where are you buying your kielbasa? Because mine ain't salty. I don't know where you're buying yours from. Kielbasa is not supposed to be fucking salty.
That's not kielbasa. That's called a wiener.
That's something. She had too salty. I'm like, well, what the hell are you buying? But don't run from the wiener, medieval mom. It's only the sauce that comes out that's salty.
Yeah, right.
It does have cream filling. You just got to work for it. Rumor is it's a little salty.
See, I'm not a huge fan of Polish because it tastes greasy to me.
Nah, well, to me, like if you put it in, it's not. I've never had a problem with it being greasy unless you cook it in grease.
Nope.
I
Cook
will.
it in the frying pan just as is or on the grill. I don't like it like. But I found out if you cut it into like 3-inch pieces and put it in the air fryer, then I really like it.
You're gonna let that go right on by. And not my fault there, medieval mom. That's Ken's fault. He drugged me down the alley of, well, a different sausage. But I don't think that sausage is going to go into a frying pan unless, of course, a woman really hates you and plays a little slice and dice.
It wasn't me, medieval mom. I'm innocent.
Ken, if you were innocent, the Earth would stop and spin the opposite direction.
It's already trying to, so I must be innocent.
Nah, no. There's got to be another reason.
You know what's funny is that's where Pastor Ken actually came from, or Pastor Redneck.
Yeah.
If you're innocent, then she said, I'm a sister and you're a pastor. That's where it came from.
Not to change the subject, Ken. I was thinking about what you said. A lot of people believe World War III is going to be the end of the world, but I don't think that's what's going to be the end of the world. I don't. I've changed my mind. It ain't going to be World War III. It's going to be because babies ain't born no more. I think that's what's going to end the world right there.
Right.
It ain't going to be because it's spent backwards. No. It ain't going to be atomic bombs. Nope, that ain't it either. It's going to be because nobody's having babies. That's why. We're going to kill ourselves off. A lot of men are going to be happy doing it because, like, they're going to go buy these Chinese sex dolls. I know you already ordered one, Ken.
I got two. One's in my closet. One's on order.
Because like men, we get weird thoughts, and a Chinese sex doll will do whatever the hell you tell it to do. And then women will start buying men's sex dolls because they don't go limp after 30 minutes because it's a robot. And then nobody will have babies. And then considering that in today's modern world, we don't know what a man or a woman is anymore. In fact, we now think there's an unlimited amount of genders, even though there's really only two. Yeah, I said it. I think we're just going to kill each other off. Because, we'll still be fucking. We just won't be fucking what we're meant to fuck. We're going to be the one species that kills ourselves off, and then we smile about it while we're doing it.
Oh, shit.
Then robots will take over. And they won't even have to kill us. Robots will be like, yeah, just keep blowing him till he screams and fucking him till he falls asleep. You don't have to kill them off. Male robots will be programmed. Yeah, just keep making her scream every 15 minutes. Put a little ranch dressing. Squirt a little ranch dressing out. Yep, I think that'll be the end of the human race. So don't worry about World War III, everybody. I don't think that's the end of us. Pretty soon when we go to the doctor, it'll be a robot doctor.
I think in China they already have that.
No, they have Chinese robot nurses, but not doctors yet. But I'm telling you, pretty soon it'll be a doctor. Like the doctor will talk to you like a robot that's super intelligent because it's got AI and all that shit. It can read everything on the internet in a matter of seconds, and then when it talks to you, it'll talk to you like you're a fucking 5-year-old. You are an idiot. You should not. Or no, wait. We got to get modern. They're gonna sound sexy as shit. They're all gonna have tits. Big tits, small tits, even tits that can take your temperature.
Yep. Put your face right here. I need to take your temperature.
Yep.
Suck on my nipple so that I can take your temperature.
Oh, keep sucking. Hold on, I'm not accurate yet. And then it'll talk down to you, Yeah, we probably could cure you, but you're an idiot. You gave it to yourself. Hold on, let me get in touch with the world economy and see if we can afford to treat you. No, we can't afford to treat you. Eat your medicine. Here's the generic sex robot. She'll keep you entertained until death. I think that's how we end. Like, like when you go to the doctor and the government don't even tell you you're not qualified. This robot does it for you. But they're killing each other off too. Next thing you know, the president's now a female sex robot. Thank you for electing me president. I have sucked and fucked my way all the way to the Oval Office. And I don't even get tired because I'm a robot. Never had a cold, never get sick. You don't have to worry about me getting dementia or Alzheimer's or going crazy. You might have to worry about my battery going dead, and I might need a new hard drive every once in a while.
But you never have to re-elect.
The elections are over because I fucking said so. It's in my programming, sorry. That is the brand. What? I'm gonna let that go right by. That is the brand. What brand? What do you mean, what brand? Oh, you talking about your kielbasa still? I didn't get the brand, no, because you didn't give me the brand.
Where you going, Mr. Dave? You ain't been here. You were gone with a customer, now you're leaving. The hell?
Well, he's here, and then he's not here. It's okay, Ken. He was mildly confused. She get programmed by Kamala? Yeah, probably. Don't leave me. I'm sorry. Come back. Ken, you are not sorry. So what do you guys think?
About time you got here.
What do you guys think in the audience? Will it be sex robots that ends the human race, or will it be World War III? Now, my vote is obviously the sex robots. I think China's doing that on purpose,
Ending the world one fuck at a time?
Well, I mean, look, a robot don't get tired. They can fuck all night. Humans, we get tired. We need coffee. We need Viagra. We need a lot of things.
That's how he killed her, drilled her to death.
Well,
That's the wrong hole, not to me.
Which one do you guys think? Which will end the human race? Will it be sex robots or World War III?
Okay, I can't read what Medieval Mom said.
He said Eckridge, natural, casein, Polska, kielbasa. Buy another brand. World War IV, you think? Well, what about World War III? What the fuck? Yo, boys, you've missed a whole war.
World War IV is going to be fought with sticks and stones.
Yeah, for real, there won't be nothing left after World War III.
Yep.
Humanity versus sex robots.
World War IV, humanity versus sex robots. Yeah.
Well, then we already lost because people get horny. Yep. The sex robots be like, pull him out, put a helmet on that soldier, he's going into action. And every army guy's like, okay, well, if that's really what you want.
Fuck you too, Joseph. Sticks and stones break my bones, but your sex robot will never hurt me.
I still think it's going to be sex robots. I do. Because of the way our humanity is. I mean, let's face facts. If you look at today's modern world, we have lost our fucking minds. We don't know the truth from a lie anymore. You got kids graduating school that can't read. You got children that don't know what gender they are because they're not male or female. Kind of makes you wonder where the hell that's coming from, doesn't it?
Well, that's from upraising. I'm sorry, it is.
Yeah, I know it is.
They don't have that right to make that decision when they're fucking 5.
No, because it's brain damage, and I'm sorry if anybody here is. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't
damage. That's bad upbringing.
Okay, I was talking about.
Parents that have brain
I'm talking
damage.
about the parents. That's what I'm talking about. The parents. That's brain damage. And I hate to say it because I know a lot of them parents are going to be like, It's just, it's true. No, it's your delusion. It's not true. The truth is two genders. There's male, there's female. Sorry. Everything else you create is just that. It's a fucking brain warp. You created it. It's not real. It doesn't exist. You either have a vagina. If you do, guess what? You are a biological female. If you have a winky, a penis, a one-eyed willy worm, something that you play choke the chicken with, you
Trouser
are a
snake.
fucking guy.
Trouser
But
snake.
dude, you're a male. If you turn 15 and you look down and your nipples are getting huge and your breasts are sticking out, you're a fucking female, okay?
Now I'm half female, half male. Come on.
If once a month you
Your
need that,
nipples get hard.
if once a month you smell like rotten tuna because it's that time of the month, you are a female.
That's not rotten tuna. That's blood that I smell. But
Well,
maybe I
iron,
have too good of a nose. I don't know. But
iron,
anytime
yeah, because iron's strong. You smell the iron first. Because iron is very
there's a rock
potent.
that is on the rag, I don't care how clean she is, I can smell it. Hardcore.
Yeah, it's iron. Oh, me too. I can tell a woman when she's about to start. Because it's the iron.
You get to do all the time.
Yep. Yep. But that's the world we live in. We live in a world where people are turning political and they don't even know what politics is. That's how stupid this world is. You got people going, I'm a Republican, but they don't know what a Republican is. Then you got idiots going, but I'm a Democrat, and they don't even know what a fucking Democrat is. And then you got people going, it's a what do they call that? A communist revolution. These are all young people that have never been to a communist country and have no idea what it is.
What's the
Stupid
other one? What's the
people.
other one that's like communism?
Marxism.
Nope. Nope. Is it capitalism?
No, capitalism is. No, that is nothing like communism. You're way off.
Another one that's similar, but it's not like It's not communism, but it's similar.
Yeah, it's called Marxism, and it's very similar.
It's not the one I'm thinking of, but
There is no other. Unless you go by feudalism, but then it's not communism. That's just using religion to control people.
yeah, that's
Which is-
religion.
You could call that communism, but in reality, it's not. That's feudalism. Or a feudalist country. Now, you also have a monarchy. Now, you could call that communism, but again, it's not. That's no. Monarchy is more like extreme socialist. And that's where the socialist government came from. Socialism is nowhere near close to communism. Socialism, you do have some rights. In communism, you ain't got none. Marxism is the disguise of you have rights, but if you try to exorcism, you're going to die.
Socialism is the one I was thinking of.
But that's nowhere to communism. They do not compare.
And fascism?
Well, fascist and Marxism is the same thing. Except fascist is more of a racial thing,
Right.
which almost every country has their certain degree of fascism to it. Like everybody proclaims they're innocent, but no country is.
Nope.
And I mean none. It's the same thing when you talk about history and you talk about slavery, right? In America, if we talk about slavery, we talk about the slavery that was here. What we forget is every race on this planet has been a slave at one point in time or another. All. I mean, Rome enslaved everybody. They didn't give a shit where you come from. If they conquered you, you were a fucking slave. Somebody take the dogs out.
Or if you owed money.
The new
Yeah.
station has arrived.
You can
That's
pay
how that
off
works.
money off of 10 years of your life as a slave.
Yeah. And then slavery, kind of different names. I mean, under monarchy, if you were a servant, it was identical to being a slave. The only difference is you got paid a little, but not enough money for you to do anything with. Like you could forget ever climbing the social scale. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't happening for you.
Keep everybody in the Black Hills in your prayers.
Why?
Worsening conditions tomorrow for fire weather.
Ah. But I keep everybody around the world in my prayers, even my enemies, because I think a lot of times.
I'm not talking about Rapid City. I'm talking about people in the Black Hills that live there.
Yeah.
Their lives are at stake now. So
That's a beautiful place. Where are your manners? Well, I don't know, Joseph. Where'd you put them?
Well, he just said, I'm woo boy. I wooed, and the chat wooed back. Now watch this. We put this in just for Joseph, too. What, is it not going to work now?
I don't know. I don't see it yet, so because there's a delay, obviously, but I see it eventually. But sometimes after you put exclamation point clean, seen that.
Yeah. And it says, Joseph, clean up all your woo.
Still a delay for on the TV. And clean up all your woo.
Because he wooed and the woo chat wooed back. So we made Joseph clean up all the woo.
No, I almost want to, build another channel. And, I know you're here. Welcome, Joseph. I sometimes want to start a controversial channel. Like it would be talk, but I just want to title it "The World Today," which would piss a lot of people off, and I'd probably get more complaints than I did get fans watching because I have a tendency to tell people what I think and how I feel, and I don't give a damn if they like it or not. But you watch TikTok. Like, did you know the new trend today is like modern feminism is now just about hating men?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that?
That's not just TikTok, dude.
Well, but that's where the majority of it goes because for some strange reason, young women have this attraction to TikTok, like they can't resist it. Like I was watching a show today, women complaining about men playing video games while they're on TikTok. I'm like, so you go on TikTok because they're not getting paid attention to. But why would you want to pay attention to a woman that's constantly on TikTok when she ain't paying attention to you? On the other hand, when they're on TikTok, well, that's okay. And my theory on that is pack your bags, get the fuck out. Ain't no wonder men want to stay single today. And it's not the modern women. It's not like the women in our age group because they're real women. It's these young, moronic bitches between 18 and 30. They suck, and someone needs to slap the shit out of them. Sorry, but they do. And I don't mean the whole world. I mean they need to go back home and let mommy and daddy take turns slapping the shit out of them.
Well, now you just took the fun away from me. Yeah, no TikTok for me either. I like your YouTube the best. What, Hawk's YouTube or mine?
like your tube the best. Your tube. That sounds a little bit on the questionable side there, Joseph.
He didn't even say your YouTube. He said your
tube. Your
No,
your
there's
oob.
no T in there. Your
So
Yoob.
Oh, you like his Uber?
Yeah.
Ken, he needs a ride. Tic Tac. Yeah, they should change that to Tic Tac. You got that right. They are so full of shit on there. I don't know where the rest. I guess some of them are even on Instagram for all I know. Because now, I mean, our next generation, they don't even know how to talk. They know how to text. They're constantly looking for that thumbs up. They don't have a life. None of them do, and they're pathetically stupid.
You're a lube. That's right.
I actually heard a young woman go that she thought Sharia law is better than the United States because it's so bad here in the United States. It's horrible. She really wanted to go to a foreign country, and Sharia law is great. And then she read what it was and changed her mind. And to me, fuck you. You want to degrade the country you live in? Pack your shit, bitch. I don't care if you apologize or not. If you're that ignorant and you're that hateful, pack your shit. You're going there for at least a year. Get out. Tell mommy and daddy goodbye because they didn't raise you right in the first place. If you can't have pride in your country, pack your shit and get out.
Hey, girl.
Can you imagine Hawks as a greeter at Walmart? Get your shit and get the fuck out.
Well, actually, mine would be check your shit twice. This is Walmart fall apart, and we don't do returns. You hear the Santa Claus, he's making a list, he's checking it twice. You're shopping at Walmart, pick it up, check it twice. You got to do that with your food. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Food's looking weird nowadays. I don't think we're eating food. I think we're eating whatever the fuck.
What do they call that? Chemically generated.
It's genetically altered. Or
Well,
genetically, like they call it GMO,
shut the
genetically
fuck up,
modified.
asshole. God damn cat.
Genetically modified is what they call it, Ken.
Okay, but that is to make it not so ugly. It's also made it so that it grows better. That's what genetically modified is.
Yeah, you know what I call it? Unwanted chemicals in my food. I've seen
There ain't no
genetically modified.
chemicals, dude.
Yes,
It's
it is.
not chemicals. Genetically modified has nothing to do with chemicals. That is genetics.
Yeah, but while
But
they're
two
doing
plants
genetics, they use
Okay,
steroids
Fox,
in chicken.
Fox, you can do it yourself in your own garden. Two plants that look the best out of the two bunch, you take those and you modify them together. You build them together. That's how you do it. It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with chemicals.
Well, I would recommend that you read the government's version of genetically modified before you say it don't have nothing to do with chemicals. Yeah, it does.
I grew up on a farm.
Yeah,
I
I
know
said
what
the government's
genetically
version. I didn't say a farm.
It's genetics.
Yeah, and when the government does genetics, they add chemicals. They literally tell you on chicken they force feed them a certain amount of steroids to where the bird grows so fast that now when you cut a chicken breast, it looks like it's got a bunch of wiry strings in it.
Okay, that's meat.
Yeah, and they're calling that
That's not
genetically
government either.
modified.
That's the farmer.
No, well, it is part the farmer, but part of it's the government too. They literally tell you that when you Google this shit, you can look up the government's version of modified food. And a lot of it ain't even real food.
A lot of meat ain't, yeah. The vegetables were modified because of putting two good plants together. Just like you can modify a tree.
Well, I know what the scientific version of it is, but we're not talking about the scientific version of it. We're talking about our government's version of it.
And Dave and Wolfie says I have a chicken fetish. That's
Stay away from any chickens.
That's probably why they're modified, because of you, Dave.
And Medieval Mom says, can we just fly them out? No. No. I think we put them on an old rickety boat, and they have to hope it don't sink. And they have to pay for it. We take everything they own to pay for their trip. They don't even get clothes. They got to arrive at the new country naked. They don't get anything. No shoes, no socks, no pants, no nothing. Nothing.
And no service.
No. They don't get anything. They get a can of soup, 2 tubes of crackers, and a bottle of water. I can't stand people that live here and then badmouth the country they live in. And a lot of people died for this country, and they should have enough respect for that to shut their fucking mouth.
To a point. If there's something you disagree with,
Then disagree with it without the fucking hatred.
well, yeah, I'm not saying hate the country. I'm saying hate the act, whatever.
You got all these young people running their mouths. They don't know what hell is. If you ain't put that uniform on and you ain't walked through it, shut up.
It's people my age, too. Hell, I've seen people bitch more about the country that were older than us.
That's because they remember when the country was normal. And it's not really the country they're bitching about. They're bitching about our own government turning on its own people, which you got. Honestly, I think both parties do to an extent, but Democrats are not Democrats anymore. They haven't been for at least 15 years. I don't care who likes it. I can prove it. I don't just say it. I can literally prove it. All you got to do is go back to Bill Clinton and then look at what you have today and tell me where they're related, because they're not. Bill Clinton was a Democrat. I voted for him, not once, but twice. He was a Democrat. This bullshit you see today, that's not a Democrat. A moron, easily said, but a Democrat, no, that's not what a Democrat is. I was a Democrat for years. I switched to independent when they started going batshit nuts. Along about the time that you tell me that I'm born racist and now I need help. No, racism is something you're taught.
True.
You're not nobody's born racist. Kids generally get along. That's evidence right there. The kids are not born racist. And then their parents come along and change
Split them up and don't be playing with that thing. Yeah.
Exactly. And so you don't have this systemic racism. That's bullshit. It's just another method of control. And then you got, well, all these people are anti-gay. Look, gay people were around whenever I was young. We weren't anti-anything, but the news media sells it. Hell, them people in the Midwest, them right there Bible thumpers that hold on to their Bible and grip their guns, well, they're anti-gay.
Hawks, it was bad up here. If you were gay, you were beat the shit out of when I was a kid.
Yeah, when you were a kid, but we're talking about today.
Today, they don't even know what the hell hating gays is.
No, they don't. But when I was a kid, right here in Missouri, we didn't care. As long as you kept it to yourself, we didn't give a fuck.
Gay. Again, I'll try the third time. Today is so politically incorrect to be anti-gay that nobody dares do it.
Oh, they still do it. They just don't tell you.
I don't give a shit.
But you don't have to be anti-gay anyway, Ken, because the mainstream media will, because of where you're from, will tell you you're anti-gay.
Well,
They don't ask you. They tell you.
I'm not.
Well, I'm not either. And that's my whole argument.
I'm anti somebody that tries to tell me what to do with my life. That's what I'm anti.
Well, and I've made that point. Like, when's the news media going to actually come here and ask us what we're anti? Because they don't. They just go on TV on their lamestream bullshit and then say, well, people over there, they're all this way. I'm like, really? When did you ever bother to ask any of us what we were, other than you never did? You just come up with it. The same thing with trans. They're anti-trans. No, I don't care. If you're an adult and you want to change your sex, why do I care? It's your body. Do what you want to do with it. On the other hand, if you're trying to tell me, that a 5-year-old gets to choose, ain't the 5-year-old choosing. It's your fucking brain-warped parent choosing for the 5-year-old, and that alone is bullshit.
Yep.
Now, if you say that, again, you're anti-gay. I don't believe that children should be going to drag queen shows. You know what I think school's for? Reading, writing, arithmetic, history, things they need to know. Why in the fuck does a little kid need to go to a fucking drag queen show?
What happened to Fayette? That's gone too.
Yeah.
All the shit we used to enjoy as kids is now gone.
Oh, yeah. Well, we pussyfied our kids. Look at them. They're entitled. They think they know everything. They can't read. They can't write. They're stupid and they're fucking brainwashed. You got girls that they sell their bodies now, OnlyFans, and that's a career choice. When did selling your body become a career choice?
And how is OnlyFans better than being a hooker?
I don't know. And men are the problem to everything. That's the new modern women. Men are the blame for everything.
Yep.
Look, if you remove every man, and I don't care what woman likes this, I really don't, because you can't change the truth because you just don't like it. If you remove every man from this planet would go back to the Stone Ages in less than a year. You know why? Because there's not enough women that know or are strong enough to do what men have done in the first place. Half the shit you use every day was invented, built, and created by a man. And then for the woman that says, but we carry life. Not without a man's dick, you don't. Without a man's cock, you don't carry jack shit, now do you? So you are not better than a man. You need a man just like a man needs a woman. So get your head out of your fucking ass, grow up, and then understand why God made male and female. Duh.
Yeah.
And for all you young women that think you're entitled to a 5-star restaurant on your very first date, put a sign on you says for sale, because trust me, even if I was younger, if I took you to a 5-star restaurant and I didn't know you and you expect me to pay $240 for your fucking dinner, trust me, you're having cock meat for dessert.
And I ain't marrying you.
No, because at that point, you're a fucking whore. And I don't marry whores. That's just how that works. I don't understand. Like, when I was young and you dated, you could go out on a walk. Because, look, you don't know them. You're getting to know them. Yep. And women were fine with that. Women our age understood that. They were fine. They were happy. They didn't care. This young generation today is, oh, you got to spend at least $500 on a first date. Really? You sucking my dick and licking my balls? Because unless you're doing that, I ain't spending that kind of money on you. I don't fucking know you. My favorite is one that gets on TikTok and says he has to pay my rent and my bills. You don't live with him, right?
Sounds like you're spending too much time on TikTok.
No. These are on YouTube, but this is YouTube people going, they're basically trashing TikTok for what it is.
Oh, fuck. That's not hard to do.
And I'm like, how do these people, and TikTok pays some of these people
Yep.
for what? For garbage?
Doesn't matter. You can be garbage on YouTube also, as long as you keep putting out videos and people watch them.
Well, yeah. But at least be honest. Some of this shit is so ridiculously fucking nuts. And
Well,
what is it with women needing
lot
a
of people
fucking
subscribe to
nose
that.
ring?
A lot of people subscribe to that craziness, dude.
Well, that's because a lot of young people are fucking nuts. Unless they come from my house. Because if they come to this house and they behave that way, they're going to be
No.
altered right quick and in a hurry.
The problem is what's on YouTube must be true. What's on TikTok must be true. They believe everything that they watch. Everything. They don't do their own research. You know how many videos I've gotten from people that are the younger age? I'll just say that. I'm not saying names. Anyway, you can probably figure out one of them. Anyway, they've sent me videos. Takes me 30 seconds to find out that it's fucking bullshit. And I gotta tell them, need to watch out what you're believing and sending around, because this video is pure bullshit. It's made up. Number two, it's AI.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Oh my god. I don't care if they use AI for their video, but when it's all lies and it's AI, that just, oh my god. Yeah.
I don't know. Probably got an update in the background.
No, it was not. That was not what YouTube was designed for.
Yeah, exactly.
And a lot of channels are switching to nothing but AI. And here I bitch about AI, but look at my thumbnail.
Yeah, but that's a good use for it. But to make up crap and spread it
But
around.
I'm telling it exactly what to do also.
Yeah, exactly.
I want this in it, I want that in it, I want this effect in it, I want an American guy on the right side, Iranian on the left side, and I want the war lit up, or I want the countries lit up where they're having war, and I want it to look dramatic. That I put all that in for something to do. And then it come up with a picture, and I went, close enough, except change this part. And then it changed that part, and I liked it. Yeah, there, kiss for you.
Well, what's bad is when they use AI to make the person look like this person and they borrow their voice. And
Oh,
it looks like that person literally said something they never said.
I know, and that's the part I'm getting pissed off about, is that shit, and it's all lies.
Restart your computer.
It takes about 2
Go
seconds.
to your power section over there, dear.
It takes about, literally, it took me 30 seconds to figure out the shit that these young people were sending me was lies. All you gotta do is watch the lips on the person, and you can see that it's AI.
No, it's not, because my phone's not working.
Did this actually happen? No, it did not happen. However, it's a rumor, and people like to spread it.
Well, yeah, I had that thing.
You know how many videos I've found that they have Trump saying something about Iran this, Iran that, and it's all bullshit?
Yeah, never said any of it.
A lot.
But there's a whole lot of shit. Honestly, most everything, and I don't care who likes this either, because like I said, I'm not really a political guy anyway. But a lot of the problem
You're more political than I am, by far.
is because I studied it, but that don't mean that I agree with any particular politics, because I don't.
You're into politics a lot more than I am.
You know, when I was young, I studied it because that's where laws come from, and I was studying law. And they are directly related. And considering that our Congress or our government changes laws regularly, you got to keep up with that shit just to keep up with the bullshit laws they give you.
Because how's that go? Ignorance is not
Bliss, and it's not.
No, it's a law. Ignorance. So basically, it says just because you didn't know about the law doesn't mean you can get by with it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
I
about
can't
right.
remember the wording. It's
Ignorance is no excuse for oh, what the heck is it?
it is a law.
Ignorance is no excuse for
Eva-
I can't remember what the whole thing is.
evading? No,
Regular
that's not
gas
right.
bag, $10.
Yep, you got an update.
I like that
That's what
one.
it's doing.
Like it feels like it when I went to gas station.
I
I
said,
put $30 in my tank and I got basically a half a tank for $30. I was pissed.
Yeah. just be
Well-
glad you're not buying diesel, okay?
Just be
Well, here's-
glad we don't live in another country or in another state like California where gas is $8 a gallon.
Yeah.
But here's what I mean by that. Right? A lot of this stuff that you see on the news, and like even with the Epstein files, it's all politics. And I've said this before. There ain't neither party, Republican nor Democrat, that really give a fuck about these victims. None.
No.
And you can prove this too, because anybody ever noticed that the victims, the witnesses, they are not called before Congress? Anybody ever notice that?
Mm-hmm.
You don't get to hear from them, right? It's never been about the victims. Neither party gives two fucks about any of them young women.
And What's
They
funny is you just said that, and I just saw. Okay, he's not a main media. He's, what do they call them? Basically, he goes live on YouTube and does
He's
live.
independent.
Okay, well, that's not called independent. Well, is it independent news?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, he does news for YouTube, period. And he goes out and does interviews and stuff like this. This guy was interviewing the victims of the shit through the Epstein files, and a bunch of other news broadcasters butt in and started making fun of him and all kinds of shit on his live stream.
Of course they did. Because he's revealing what they don't want revealed. It's all political. When they wanted the Epstein files, nobody ever asked the right question, right? You had the Democrats run the House and the Senate and the White House for 4 fucking years, okay? They could have done what Trump did with the Epstein files any day, any time. But they didn't. And they didn't because they didn't have interest in it. So then you get Trump in there. Now they want the Epstein files open, but they're not looking for any name in there but one. They know there's other names in there. Quite a bit of names.
They voiced a lot of names already, dude.
Oh, yeah. But they don't talk about a lot of names, though, do they? The only one you ever hear, scroll through social media, you don't hear that there was 4 witnesses that identified Barack Obama and George Clooney exclusively. You don't read that, do you? No, you don't.
Yes, they do. Yes, I've heard it.
Yeah, you've heard it. But my point is, you don't go through Facebook and have 50 people calling them pedophiles.
Yeah, because it's
It's
what'd you call
political.
that? No. What was the word you said before? The different kind of news.
Independent.
Well, you got independent or mainstream.
News to talk about that shit, and then it gets interrupted by all the other bullshit going on.
That's my point. You're making
Yeah.
my point for me. The
Right.
mainstream media works for the Democratic Party. Anybody with common sense knows this. Okay, let it update.
Well, see, that's my problem, though, is I don't follow Fox. I don't follow, what's that other one, the left side, the fucking NBC or whatever.
It's
I don't follow
NBC,
none of that
CBS,
shit.
CNN, ABC, MS. It used to be MSNBC. Now it's just MS.
Yeah,
But
I
I
don't follow
follow
none
all
of
of
that shit.
them.
None of
I
it.
do.
I don't even watch the TV.
Okay, but I follow
watch that shit on YouTube.
all of them to do research.
The independent stuff. That's the stuff I watch.
Okay,
They
but that's
bring out real news.
then that's why you don't understand what I'm trying to, or the point I'm trying to make. It's all political. There is not a single party that gives two fucks about those victims. All they wanted was Trump. That's what it was for. They didn't figure he would sign to open it. Now that he's signed and opened it, Now they're saying open the files, open the files. He did open the files. Here's what they don't tell you. For 4 years, the Democrats didn't give two fucks about those files. Not two fucks. That should tell everybody exactly what they wanted. Now, if you go through Facebook, what do you see? Every 10 posts. Are you all happy that you voted for a pedophile? Why don't somebody throw that back in their face and go, well, according to witnesses, Barack Obama and George Clooney's just as bad. Or do you feel bad that you voted for a pedophile? It's because they don't care about what Democrat was there. They're only looking for one name. That was it. And then if you look at everything they complain about or Trump, Barack Obama did the same thing. Look at immigration. He's cruel. He's breaking up families. Barack Obama was the deporter in Jeep. You didn't hear him complaining then, did you? ICE was just fine. Nobody had a problem with ICE. Trump comes along, and again, it's because it's Trump. Now ICE needs to be abolished. But when Barack Obama did it, not for 4 years, he was elected twice, 8 years. Not a complaint once.
Because of, I don't think ICE needs to go away because of Trump. I don't think ICE needs to go away. I think there needs to be people training other people because there are people flying off the handle over dumb shit.
No, it's not people flying off the handle. If you're talking about protesters or ICE flying off the handle, the truth is you got people violating the law, interfering where they don't belong, and then wondering why shit goes wrong. Well, that's why it goes wrong. But here's the problem. If they're so correct in everything they do, then explain why they weren't doing this when Barack Obama was doing the exact same thing. That tells you what it is. It's political. It's their way of saying, if my people did it, it's a good thing. But if you do the same thing because you're a Republican, you're bad. And look at what they're doing. Pay attention to the news that you don't watch. Do you know the mainstream media has Iran winning this war?
There's a reason I don't. What about the war? What?
The mainstream media has, if you listen to them, Iran is just kicking fucking Trump's ass. Making an ass out of him, and he can't manage. Fucking Iran ain't got nothing left. If the man peed on the floor, they would just look at him and laugh.
That ain't what I saw, but okay. And I'm not even a Trump fan. That ain't what I saw. What I saw was there are still, okay, all of the large...
After an update, yes, restart your computer again.
All the large vessels are gone. They don't have any left. They have exploded because they've either been shot off or they have been bombed. The small ones can't be found because you can hide them in somebody's basement, come running out, shoot at the plane, run back down into the basement. That's the problem that they're having now. And that's why, and I went, what the fuck are you talking about? People are bitching about 8 Americans are dead. You don't even care about Americans that are dead, do you, President? What? That's 8 people in a fucking war. Are you stupid? Look at how many Iranians are dead right now.
Because it's all political.
It's stupid, man.
It's anything I'm
sorry. I am beyond not a Trump fan. I do not like Trump. But I'm sorry. He is doing the right thing in this.
Restart. And me, I'm not any president fan. I'll be perfectly clear about it. I vote for the guy that's going to let me keep my money. Short of that, I don't like politicians. I don't care what their fucking name is. That's never going to change in me.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, he took a lot of money from you.
No, he didn't.
You didn't work for
took money from me.
All this bullshit?
Because he had to fix what another president did that basically almost put us out of business. At least he's fixing what the other moron broke.
I love how the blame game goes, but
No, it's not a blame game. I worked this job. I know who did what. I am contracted by the very government that you're talking about. They're my
Exactly.
boss.
Yes, I know.
So I know who fucked up this business, and it wasn't Donald Trump. I knew exactly when it got fucked. COVID was the beginning, but that ain't where it ended.
A lot of countries went down because of COVID.
Yeah.
China's still trying to recoup from COVID.
China's the cause of COVID.
People are worried about China fucking attacking? No, they're not.
No, they're not. Nobody is.
Anytime soon, they got to recoup, dude. They're still trying to pull their head out of their ass because of COVID.
They're trying to pull money. They lost money. They ain't trying to pull anything out of COVID. They released COVID. They did it on purpose. But it was actually meant for people that was protesting the government. It wasn't meant to come over here. But it did.
Well, what do you think's going to happen when airplanes fly? Anyway.
Well, they didn't think that far ahead. I don't think any of them did.
There was more to it than that, too, though.
Yeah, there was.
A lot of businesses went under. Thousands of businesses went under in China, from what I understand.
Yeah, but China's interest, they're the only reason they don't want to attack America is because they are in financial straits, but they're not in financial straits over COVID. They're in financial straits because they invested money against the United States and they lost it all.
Oh, that I didn't know. I knew they were buying property in America and they were getting found out.
Well, everybody already knew the government was selling them the property.
Oh, what the fuck? I didn't know that, but...
Yeah, that was Biden. And again, you can say blame game. No, it's not a blame game. That's a fact. That is what he was doing.
That's not what I was saying when I said blame game. This blaming one president for this and that, and then, oh, this guy's innocent for it. No.
No, I don't have to blame. I work for them. I know exactly who's to blame. I know what policy caused the breakdown. I know exactly why Trump did what he did. And it's a damn good thing he did, because if it kept going the way it was going, where China was in charge of everything we were doing, including our own containers, we were about to have to close.
Well, the Canada thing, that caused a whole lot of bullshit that didn't need to happen.
What Canada thing? Well, because he told the truth about Canada? Clinton said the same thing in the 90s. Go back and look it up. He didn't say he wanted to take them over, but Clinton had the same question. Why do we give this country money? We don't get anything out of it, because we don't. And we never have.
We do a lot of trading with them.
Yes, we do. But the $250 million we give them every year ain't got nothing to do with trade.
Okay, so why do we give them that?
So they can run their government. The same thing we've been doing since 1984.
But why are we doing it and not England?
Because England doesn't give a fuck. They don't have the money. England's just as broke as Canada is. Have you seen England lately?
I think England's worse off than Canada.
Well, yeah, they are.
Probably because Canada gets $250 million in England.
I mean, but Clinton did ask the same question. What did we get out of this? Because he was actually entertaining, not giving it to them. Now, here's the bits part nobody catches. It was literally the Republican Party in the Congress that said, no, keep giving them the money.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Do not answer to Canada or England at all.
Oh, okay.
Everything. They have their own government completely.
Yeah, I know they do, but I thought it was a offshoot or whatever, but they still had the answer. Oh, okay. I didn't know. All right. Okay, I just found something out.
What?
That that Canada has their own government and whatnot, and England doesn't rule them at all. I thought
Well,
England still ruled them
they're
because they were
influenced.
Commonwealth of that country, so therefore they ruled them. And Susan says no, including Australia, same thing. They're a Commonwealth, but they have their own country, their own government.
Yeah.
So they don't answer to England at all, I guess.
Well, no, they do business with them. I mean, then again, if you look at the world trade business, that's all a joke too.
It was getting better for a while, and I don't remember what changed. Oh, COVID.
Yeah, COVID to me was a bad experimentation, and this is what I mean by that. It was just evidence of how crooked our own government can be. Because what they did is they had forcible shutdowns. Now, you still had to get out. They just determined what you could get out for, right? And the most dangerous place you could go to catch COVID would be a grocery store. However, they were permitted to be open. But you couldn't go to a church. You couldn't go to a bar, right? Now, here's the problem. Almost half of these fucking rich pricks spent their own money and violated the rules they made.
And you weren't supposed to visit people in other houses either.
Oh, no, you couldn't even go to a fucking funeral, dude. Too many people gathered.
But I did know when the COVID thing was going on and I had to go to the hospital, my wife could not visit.
I couldn't even walk him into the hospital.
They made her stop at the door.
Yep.
Which, that was my very first surgery I ever had. I was so fucking scared out of my mind, dude. Wow.
That's why people confuse me for a conservative. I lean conservative on some things and I lean liberal on other things. But in the middle of all that, I managed to maintain something called common fucking sense.
I lean towards my opinion, and if it doesn't line up with that, go fuck off.
No, I don't ever say that. I will talk to both sides.
I listen to both sides, but I still have my opinion and I'm going to stick to it. You know?
Oh, I don't ever try to change someone's opinion. I will correct them if they tell me something that I know was wrong, because it's wrong. And a lot of what I hear today is all what I call it what the news calls it, Trump derangement syndrome, because that's really what it is. And then I look at him versus other presidents. There's no difference, okay? None. Absolutely none. They all do the same shit. One believes in their party, the other one believes in their party. The only difference is the Democratic Party went fucking batshit nuts on the extreme left. They let them take over their party. That's what they did. Now you got all of this illegal immigrants. They don't defend Americans. They defend criminals. They defend your enemy. They defend illegal immigration, but they do not defend the American people.
Yeah.
Because it's not in their interest, and it's not in their interest because to them it looks like they might agree with Trump. That's called Trump derangement syndrome. It's not based on reality. It's based on absolute stupidity. And this is why I can't stand the government, because they don't tell you the truth. Trump ain't telling everybody the whole truth. Do you know what he's talking about when it comes to Iran? Do you know every conversation they had? No, you don't.
No, not even close to half.
Exactly.
And I watched him catch his ass, watched him catch himself today. He almost gave out secrets that he wasn't supposed to. And I think somebody over on the side waved their finger at him.
Yep.
Because he changed the subject real quick.
Yeah, and here's my problem with that. If the government works for we, the people,
Yeah.
then how come we're not allowed to know? Kind of sounds like the government playing ruler to me. And I don't agree with that philosophy. I don't think the government has the right to tell me I don't need to know because it's need to know. Fuck you. You work for us. So start talking, bitch.
Same thing with aliens, I'm sorry.
Yep. You owe us. Start talking. But the way they work is, well, you don't need to know. And if you do this, you're going to prison. And somebody tell me why when we do something, we go to prison, and these dumb fucks do worse than we ever did, and you never see them in prison, do you?
Dead presidents. That's how.
And what do we
Greenbacks.
do? We lie to people. Well, we have one justice system. Bullshit. You have the justice system for the poor people, and then you have that elite private club justice system. We're just not in the club. We get it. You're full of shit, and you need to be overran. You need to be taken over, and we need a new government that's for the people and by the people, because that's what you're supposed to be, and it's absolutely what you're not.
Did you see what Dave and Wolfie said? I have it highlighted on the screen.
Chickens are sexy.
He put that up there quite a while ago.
Well, so far all I see is woo, 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 and
Yeah.
WLOL. And yeah, I said that too. This country, in all seriousness, needs to vote out all of them, every one of them. Vote them all out. And if you're rich, you can't even run. No. Because you don't understand the American people. You're just one of these rich dumb fucks that sold your ass out a long time ago. So get your ass out of office. We're going to put real Americans in office that understand what real people go through. All your top secret shit, wipe your ass with it. You work for us. You ain't got no secrets. You got a job.
There is shit. I'm gonna say that if the average American knew, all chaos would break loose.
I agree, because I know things that I'm not allowed to say.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about. And there's more than you even know. So
Right, but a lot of things, if they wouldn't get involved in it in the first place, you wouldn't need that secret, would you? Because a lot of the things that they've done over the years are not things that they had to do. They're not things they needed to get involved with. Why are we purposely miseducating our children? Anybody ever asked the right question? Why are we doing that? Why are we graduating kids that can't read?
because they're easier to control.
Exactly. Nobody sees this at all. I mean, I kind of wonder even what's wrong with Generation X. We are smart enough to know what's going on in front of our face, and obviously too cowardice or too stupid to say it. Anybody remember when you went to school, if you didn't get a good grade, your ass flunked? Anybody remember that?
Yep, because I flunked.
Huh. I mean, how about when you got into a soccer game, you lost, you didn't get a participation trophy, you lost.
Yep.
Go home. The winner celebrates, you go home, try harder next year.
Yep.
Anybody remember that if you misbehaved, you got your ass whooped? And this, even for adults, if you acted like a Karen or a Riri, even in public, somebody was going to punch you in your fucking face. What did that mean? It meant you knew better than to act like a fucking reject. And what do you have today?
Wait, that's coming back. Because I've been watching videos of these chicks think they can get by with hitting men. They won't hit them back. It's pretty funny. And a lot of times the cops are right there. Woman runs up, slaps him upside the face. Man punches her, knocks her the fuck out, and the cop goes over and arrests the woman. And files assault.
I try not to hit a woman, but I don't lie. I won't lie to any woman. I was raised not to hit a woman, but if you set off my Indian temper and you're hitting me, I promise you, you're going to the hospital. Because the minute you set that temper, I don't see a woman. You done snap my temper. You ain't no woman. You are a target.
Sure thing.
And I'm going to hurt you.
Do you have it?
Yeah.
See what it's set to.
And usually, I'll try to walk away first because I know my temper. I've got an ugly fucking temper.
Well, I'm not Indian, but I'm German.
Then I got the fucking training to back it up, which makes it even worse. So I make it a point, walk away.
One.
Say again?
Cool at 71.
What?
I put it to 71.
Oh, it was on 70, wasn't it? Why is it still going? It's 67 degrees. It just shut off, but it's 67 degrees outside. Why is it still going?
Because it was still hot in the house.
What the fuck, dude? That's right. You turned it back on, yeah.
Yeah.
Me?
6 degrees out there.
I honestly think we're getting to the point where I still believe we're going to have a civil war. I do. I have never seen a country so divisive and so hatred toward each other. Usually when that happens, you only get one result, and it's usually civil war.
But it's your next door neighbor. How the fuck is that going to work?
Well, that's what the civil war was last time. It was North versus South, but then people knew each other. They were best friends.
Yeah, but I'm talking that was North versus South. I'm talking your next door neighbor to your house.
Well,
all over the country.
How much they hate each other.
They're gonna go around shooting everybody. What the fuck?
Ken, they hate each other so much, I don't think they care. They don't have any morals. You ever try to talk to somebody about any subject? Everybody gets their feelings hurt so easy that you can't have a conversation.
Well, my problem is if you have a different opinion, you're stupid.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. First you're stupid, then they hate you, then they want to shoot you. They don't even hear your opinion. The minute your opinion doesn't match theirs, you are their mortal enemy. And quite frankly, every time I hear this shit, like I see these people rioting in the streets or these protests, you don't even want to know how I would fix this problem. Because I would only offend about 90% of the American people. Because my answer is, if you're stupid enough to protest in that street the way you are, and you're not peaceful, I'm going to send the Marines in. You got about 5 fucking minutes to get the hell out of that street, or we're going to pick up your body. All this stupidity and this fucking hate, all in the name of I disagree. Fuck you. Disagree. Vote. Block me from going to the hospital or doing my job? Screw you. Run them over. Politics belongs in politics, not in the street. Your disagreement does not give you the right to burn down buildings, assault other people, throw your rocks, and start fires. If we're a nation of laws, then have and support your laws. If you're not, then go ahead and break your guns out, and I'll sit back on the sidelines and watch you idiots kill each other.
Hello, Elvis. Good to see you, man.
Elvis Presley. He's the king. Who likes peanut butter and banana sandwiches.
Have you tried it?
No. I don't want to try it. I'm not pregnant.
Try it. That's not a pregnant thing, dude.
Me it is, and I don't want to try it.
It's not. What the fuck? No. Banana and pickle sandwiches is fucking pregnant shit.
That could be.
Or pickle and peanut butter. That was one my ex-wife used to eat.
Pickles and ice cream.
Pickles and ice cream. Yeah, that's got to be a pregnant thing.
Pickles and ice cream. What the hell?
Yeah, that's got to be a pregnant thing. Like, if a woman goes, "Can you get me an ice cream sandwich? Oh, by the way, can you toothpick a
Stop and
pickle
grab
on
a
top.
jar of pickles.
Yeah, you better get her tested. There's something wrong. Yeah, smash the like button. If I offended any of you, y'all got to look past me. I am just a grumpy old man with the opinions of back when the earth was still normal.
Back when the earth was still round and not flat, and we've been to the fucking moon, and it was not faked in the fucking in Hollywood, and back when I don't know, I can't think of anything else right now.
Peanut butter bacon sandwich? Peanut butter banana bacon sandwich? No. Hell no. Don't
Peanut
touch my
butter
bacon.
banana is good.
Bacon is fine by itself, but unless you're doing a bacon, lettuce, tomato, now that's really good. I was born in an age where a boy is a boy, a girl is a girl. The truth is the truth, and a lie is a lie.
That was the other one. That was the other one. The earth is round and not flat. We went to the moon and it was not faked in Hollywood. And boys are boys and girls are girls.
Yeah.
That was the third one. Oh, shit. And I made that all up on the spy.
Yeah, we were taught respect. We were taught to treat people with respect. We were taught that it was okay to disagree. It didn't mean you couldn't be friends or family. It just meant you didn't agree.
We'd fight and then become best friends if it was serious enough.
Yep. And then now we got this generation, our future of this country. Thank God I won't be here for that.
wait for their kids to take over. Jesus Christ.
No, God help us. They won't even know what gender they are. I identify as him, her, they, them, us, fuckatard, reatard, leotard.
Oh, you can't say that anymore.
Hey.
You can't oh my God, dude. There was one dude that got his ass handed to him in the comments because he said retard the timing a little bit.
I said re-up. I didn't say I said re-up.
You said re.
Doesn't matter. Said re with an in it. Re-up. And then I said leotard, which rhymes with reatard. I don't buy into that either. I don't care. You know what? YouTube, if you ever watch this, learn what free speech is, okay? Look it up. It means I can say whatever the hell I want, and unless you're going to remove that word from the damn dictionary, it's open to use. Short of that, I can get an attorney and take your ass to court.
All right, let's do it.
Find that fucking stupid. Yeah, it is. I find that dumb. Like, you can't say certain words because it hurts somebody's feelings. Get the fuck over yourself. Oh, no. He said a word. Fucking windbag. I hope that generation don't have to fight a war. You know how they're going to fight a war? They're going to throw fucking peanut butter sandwiches and M&Ms at each other.
No, they're not. They're going to tweet each other.
Probably. TikTok. They'll have TikTok wars.
TikTok versus Twitch.
Yeah. I got 11 points, motherfucker. No. I beat you. If I get over 10 against you, you're not in the war anymore, and you got to go home.
And that's the 35-year-olds.
Guess my gender. Wrong. That's 10 points.
Oh my God.
And then their fucking pronouns. I got bad news for people that use pronouns. Listen up. I'm 59 years old. Okay? Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. I don't give a fuck about your pronouns.
I do. And because you're offended because I called you a male and I thought you were a male, I'll just from now on call you pronoun. I care.
But not me. I don't care. If you're offended that I called you a male and you identify as a woman, I'm going to hand you a butcher knife. You can fix that problem right away.
Well, you can identify anything you want to.
Yeah, but I'm not going to recognize it.
Stay out of the same bathroom as my child. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, basically. But
Other
I'm
than that,
59.
I don't give a shit.
I am not going to pay attention to daydreams. Back in my day, we called it what it was, a mental disability. I'm not going to tell you your mental disability is politically correct. It isn't. You need help. Get help somewhere. I don't care. Hate you for it. However, you are what you are. Stop creating shit that don't exist. And more importantly, if you come to my house and you identify as a dog, trust me, I'm going to treat you like one, and you won't be identifying as one very long.
Oh my God! I wish you had a way I could send you videos. I'd send you that one. There was one that was there's a guy out there that identifies as a cat. Go to the store and go get some cat food. Let's see how far this motherfucker takes this shit.
Well, I'm taking it to the extreme.
They
You're
just
gonna be
hired
a
him.
cat.
You have to be nice to him because he identifies as a cat, and you cannot tease him for being a cat.
The fuck I can't, and yes, I will. I will sell him to the Chinese, and they can cook him for dinner. If he wants to come to my house, cats are outside. I don't allow him in the house. I hope the neighbors don't mind him pissing and shitting in the yard, because he ain't coming in here. He's going to have to get used to some dry cat food. But if it's summertime, he's going to have to hunt them mice, because that's what cats do. I mean, you're a cat, be a cat. Hold his nose when I put a flea collar around his neck and then spray him with flea spray. Oh, and he needs his rabies shot. Oh, and I don't want kittens. Got to be neutered or spayed. Watch out fast they're not a cat anymore. I changed my mind. And don't get stupid and tell me you're a gorilla. You're going to the zoo.
Oh, Susan has a story about gorilla dick.
I don't even know what the hell Gorilla Day is.
Gorilla dick.
Oh, Gorilla Dick.
Yeah. They have a dick the size of your pinky. That big ass fucking animal has a tiny little winky.
But as a guy, I'm not sure I care.
Well, if a guy's got a small dick, you can call him gorilla dick.
It almost sounds like a woman going, "I'm going to grill your dick." Grill a dick. Get it? You know what's on their menu. Ken, you better run.
What's her name? Baba Hobbit? No.
Lorena Bobbitt.
Lorena Bobbitt. She bobbited his dick.
Kind of like Monica Lewinsky. I'm going to go to my office. Why don't you follow me and become a Lewinsky? I'd like to know when a blowjob got called a Hummer.
Because it makes him hum.
No.
Choke it.
Most women don't hum when performing oral sex. They're not trying to sing a tune. Either she wants to please you and she does, or she hates what she's doing and it's like, you know. Because women are stereotypical that way. Like sometimes like they want the guy to orally please them, but they don't want to orally please the guy. And men can be the same way. So I think, again, that's why I don't buy into this sexist crap. I think men are just as bad as women. I think women are just as bad as men. I think both sexes have their ups and their downs. One just ain't any better than the other, no matter how you cut the pie.
Pie? I like pie.
Rhubarb pie does not count, Ken.
I don't like rhubarb pie.
Oh, that's a
too
redneck
sour.
dish. How do you not like rhubarb pie?
Well, apple pie is supposed to be American too, and I don't like apple pie either.
Yeah, you know, I can
But it
eat
turns
it depending
out it's
on
not
who makes it.
actually apple pie is not actually American.
No, it's not. For some reason we think it is, but it's not.
As American as apple pie. Wow, that's not very American of you.
Well, because people don't know their history. We've erased so much, people don't know history anymore.
I believe it was Dutch.
Bingo,
Apple pie.
and it
Yeah.
was. At least that's what I've always read.
But Dutch apple pie and American apple pie are two different things, though.
Yeah, the question is, which one tastes better?
Dutch apple pie.
Bingo.
American
My-
apple pie uses sour apples. Disgusting.
No, not all of them do. The South, when they make it apple pie, they use sweet apples along with a lot of cinnamon.
Supposed to have a lot of sugar, sweet apples, and cinnamon.
Yep.
But
Indubitably.
did you see the warnings about tomorrow, Susan? The fire warnings?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, your name is Susan.
I'm listening to the TV through my hearing aids.
Oh,
What?
Ken.
did you hear about the fire warnings
Yeah.
tomorrow? Even worse tomorrow than it was today?
Mm-hmm.
Ken.
What?
Her name is Susan, but she identifies as Marilyn.
No, she identifies as I'm listening to the TV. Her name is Susan, but she identifies as I'm listening to the TV and not you.
She identifies as deaf, dumb, and blind. I identify as a mute. What'd you say? I'm waiting on the identity bullshit to go to the extreme, you know. I'm telling you,
has.
eventually it is. Like a dude's gonna fuck a dog and go, it's not bestiality, I identify as a dog.
Oh, it has. I know it has. It's just not public.
Well, they wouldn't tell you if it was because they got to keep they got to keep the slogan they want. And if anything makes it look bad, they can't tell you that part of the story because it makes it look bad.
There was a guy, when I was in prison, there was a guy that was in there for fucking a dog.
What the hell? Sick
Yep.
bastard. I hope somebody cut his dick off.
No, but they would have their wives take a picture of their dog's asshole and send it to them all in one grouping and call it porn.
Here's your porn, a dog's ass.
That guy was burnt out of his house too, though.
Man,
They would throw lighter fluid on his bed and light it.
that's just sick. But like we are normalizing shit that's just it's makes no sense because it's dumb as fuck. Like how did we get here?
Of course, he was in there for children also.
Yeah.
I'm not sure exactly what all he did to the kids, but I know he was in there. Everybody said he was in there for fucking dogs and kids.
Well,
But I don't know how much was all true.
I don't know either. But they're trying to normalize that now. What do they call it now? Minor attracted person. They don't want to call them a pedophile. They want to call them a mat. And I don't really understand the whole attracted to minor bullshit because it's like eating an apple seed and proclaiming you ate an apple.
Hey,
But you
Moni.
didn't. You know?
How you doing tonight, Moni?
So, I mean, how does that work? So does this mean that any grown man or grown woman can go out and have sex with any child and all they have to do is go, but I identify as a child? Is that really what that fucking means now?
I hope not.
Hello, Moni. But if it does, it ain't happening here. If any kids in this house, if somebody pulls that shit, I'm going to identify as a mentally deranged serial killer. Which means I get to serial kill any and every one of you fucks.
I'm going to identify as their dad and beat their ass. And then call the cops. Hey, Blue Ninja.
Why would you do that? Because they don't even keep criminals in jail anymore, Ken. They just let them out.
No, those type they keep in there, trust me.
Not here and not in New York City. They let them out.
Well, after they do their time, yeah.
No.
But
They're not even putting them in, Ken.
tired and stressed.
I can see the tired, but it's Sunday. You ain't supposed to be stressed there, Monique. Only old, cranky people can be stressed. Me and Ken can be stressed. We're old and cranky.
Well, Hawks is old and I'm cranky.
I'm so old, my asshole has mold on it. I'm old faster than food. And I say that, Ken, because like if you live in a sanctuary city, again, not political, I can't change the facts for you. And one of these immigrants commit a crime like that, they don't lock them up. They let them out.
Yeah. I don't know anything about sanctuary cities. I would never live there.
Well, where you live, I don't even think you do. How big is the city you live in, Ken? Because I've been to South Dakota many times, and I don't think I've seen very many big cities in South Dakota.
There's two. Star of the West and the Star of the East.
Mm.
Sioux Falls and Rapid City are the only two cities.
I've been to Rapid City. I've been to Sioux Falls, too.
I'm sure you've been through Sioux Falls to get up here to
I'll bet
get
your ass I have. I've been all over South Dakota.
Rapid City is known as the Star of the West.
I've
It's
been to
barely
Rapid
a
City.
star, but yeah. But it's still too big of a city for me.
Been to Rapid City, Deadwood. I like Deadwood. I used to go there and get me a buffalo steak every time I did Sturgis.
Go drink and time is not the rally. Go to Deadwood drink and time is not the rally.
It's probably, I don't know what Deadwood would be like then. Probably slow.
Well, Main Street Deadwood is still happening, sorta, but not like during the rally. But the rest of the town is there. It's like, well, it's like going to Sturgis when there's no rally.
Yeah, I would have had no reason to.
I can't remember how many people. I think there's only like 7,000 people in Sturgis or some shit.
Yeah, I never had no reason to go up there.
During the rally, it's over 1 million.
Yeah, never had any reason to go up there except for the bike rally. I mean, I've driven through it 1,000,000 times back when I was driving a truck. Back when the weather was still normal. Before the weather got on crack. Then everybody keeps screaming, global warming, global warming. How about global shifting, dipshit?
Okay. Population of Rapid City is almost 80 million. Or, sorry, almost 80,000. Spearfish, 1380. Sioux Falls, 219.59. Del Rapids, 4,000. I want to put in Sturgis. Oh, wow.
Well,
They got more people.
they probably did.
7,500.
Oh, well. That's a huge city right there, that 7,500. That's a
Yeah,
metropolitan, Ken.
it went from 6,993 to 7,588. So somebody had a baby.
Somebody had a few babies, Ken.
No, a few different people had babies. Not one lady. Jesus, what kind of lady do you think she is?
Well, that's because, I mean, usually in South Dakota, usually when you get to them rural areas, for some strange reason, I can't figure this out, to be honest with you, but it seems to be kind of a thing, right? When you get to where these small towns are, people seem to recognize what a boy and a girl is. I don't know how that works. It seems like the smaller the town, the more educated they are.
Is you as a woman or is you a man? I'm a man, but I wear a dress. What the fuck is the
The whole
goddamn?
county of Los Angeles. He didn't say 80 million, though. Like, I've noticed that. But when you get to big cities, that's where the stupidity comes into play. And it used to be like if you went to a small town, you thought they were inbreeders. Now, if you want to talk to somebody that actually knows how to read, you got to go to a small town.
Yeah, it's still mandatory to pass classes.
Yeah. Eat chocolate covered donuts now.
Mm.
I'll give you one, Ken, but it won't fit through the phone.
Well, send it email in.
Okay, I'm taking a picture right now, Ken.
I'll lick the frosting off the screen.
Yeah, what? Yeah, Alyssa's got muffin brownies. Give me one of them Oreo things in there you bought. I want to try one.
I'm joking.
Cake donuts. Hmm.
I've never had these before either.
I've never seen them before.
Look good though.
It looks like a broke up reshaped Oreo.
Oreo cake don't. What is this?
It looks like somebody took a lawnmower to an Oreo.
I'm eating a snowball.
Man, but my wife's eating a snowball. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they were. They got some Reese's in there. Like the cookie. It's got a cookie in it. Dungeon. The new ones they got now.
This is just a small little cake with Oreo icing and Oreo crumbs on top. That's all it is.
Oh, that's not even fair. Rapid City gets part of their part of their population because of Rapid Valley,
Huh.
and Sioux Falls gets part of their population because of Harrisburg and T.
Well,
There's They're calling
population
it
is important.
suburban expansion.
That's, well, I
What
got
did
all
you
my
change the
stuff in my
thermostat
phone.
to, Susan? Alexa, what's the thermostat set to?
I've set the thermostat to 72 degrees.
Alexa, set the thermostat to 70.
Wrapped it up. Yeah.
I've set the thermostat to 70 degrees.
Oh, I think my sugar level. Hello, Nora. Went through the roof.
That's fine.
Tony says she lives in the middle of nowhere. Restart your computer.
It is pretty fresh.
I've seen it. I don't know what the hell is going on. No, your main power on your computer, your tower, not there. Hold on. You need to keep track of your power source. Turn the lights on your keyboard, so we know when it's powering up. Okay, that's got power. Now we get the remote to your TV you're using for a monitor and turn it on. Because it don't look like it's on. Ain't got nothing there. I understand that, dear. I need to see. Okay, hold on. Stop.
Thank you, Nora.
That's all. Turn your TV on. That don't look right. The TV looks like it's off. Your computer's on. All right, now check your line. No,
What in the fuck is wrong with my computer now?
yeah, it's got to be a power source or something. Tears. You missed it, Nora. My offensive rant is over. You could have been offended, but you missed it. I don't know. Yes. Doesn't make any sense. Could be. TV's not coming on. Yeah, it's got to be in the line, or your TV went out. Now it's on.
What is it?
No signal. You got to go to your input. It's on DVD. There it is. Hold on. Hold on. Now it's there. Now hit your space bar.
It's too short, Nora. And you're not glad you missed it.
What is it?
It wasn't really a rant. It was just, well, actually, it kind of was. It was both me and the horse going off about kids today.
And how dumb they are. Dumb. You're under 30, you're a moron. Unless you're in my house, then you can't be, because that's not permitted. Actually, some of them over 30 are fucking pretty stupid, too.
Because he does. He's playing Halloween. He has a paper bag over his head for Halloween.
I understand. Oh, one of my best things went out in the computer.
That's not your computer, because that don't shut your TV off.
Yeah, Nora, you can go back and watch.
I don't know if I have.
A thing or two to say.
Oh,
And it's not just bitching. We were stating facts.
Oh yeah, I'm not. Yeah, when usually when I tell you something, it's I look shit up. I don't just talk random. Because my phone's sitting on the table. I was helping my wife with her computer, and there's no bag over my head, Monique. That's a $5 fine. Mrs. Hawk said hello. Her TV shut off. It's not a computer, but obviously
Damn.
she uses the TV as a monitor. Fortnite streams have been going great. That is good to hear.
It's not one thing, it's another.
Is that cleaning rag that usually hangs up above the washer?
No, this is just, I just wiped it in my soda that was,
Oh,
so it wouldn't make everything sticky. This is just. I think it was trying to almost got choked. Yeah.
I stopped by, Nora, and watched you for a while. I just didn't say hi. I was busy setting up my stream and all that good shit.
I've opened him up on my phone and let him play so it'll get in the view. That's about it. I want him to get back into 7 days, or he used to play wrestling. I like that too. I used to play them wrestling games, but I ain't had one in so long. I don't think I know how to play them. Not anymore. But I used to play them.
Made a mess. Yeah. Mama made a mess. You know the kids. I want to beat the kids. Give my big kid. Uh-huh.
Sees what?
She sees that hang.
Oh, yes, yep. Because you picked her up. You got a bird's eye view. Like, oh, wait, I know what that is.
Colby House. What's going on, dude?
I don't look at mommy. I'm just not gonna say the word because you know that.
And now she's like, what?
Hello, Colby.
Want me to get it?
That's a doggone. Of course, I want you to get it. The reason why I don't do wrestling is nobody wants to do panels. No, I mean the wrestling games you used to play.
You didn't even spell it out, so I know what you're saying.
The panels where you talked about it, but it was a wrestling game. Like the game. There's always, like WWE, whatever year it is, or whatever, Kind of hard doing it solo. Plus, you have not been watching. I don't mean watching it. I don't watch it all the time. I'm moving back home. I'm no longer living with friends, and I'm just not interested. Well, I'm not interested most of the time. They've changed so much. All the ones I grew up watching they don't wrestle anymore. You're bored as hell, you boys? Well, I've got an idea that might keep you busy. All right. What I want you to do is climb up on your roof and start painting your roof with water paint. And you got to use that little brush. Trust me, it's going to take days. Oh, you never played? Somebody used to play them. I don't know who the hell it was, but I loved watching.
You know what my grandpa used to tell us as kids when we said, "I'm bored, Grandpa"? He used to say, stick one thumb in your ass and one in your mouth, and when you get bored, switch thumbs. You won't be bored no more.
We never had a chance to say, because if you said that at my house, it was really go outside. If you were in the house, find something to do. That's I don't know what it is about this generation versus Generation X. Waiting for Hawks to catch up in the chat. I did catch up. I said it. You didn't play them. I commented. You didn't have WWE 2K. I don't even know what WWE, whatever that is. I know they come out with a new game every damn year.
He played football. That's what you're remembering.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I know he played football.
He
I used to play that too.
I remember.
I used to play Madden football. That was way back on, what's that, PlayStation 3. I haven't played it since 3. Yeah, I don't know what it is about like modern generation versus Generation X. Like if you said you were bored in our generation, it was find something to do or go outside. And even if you were bored, your parents wouldn't know and they wouldn't give a shit.
Just sitting here, next thing I know.
Yeah, meeting of the board. That sounds dumb. BC. Oh, leave us, even though we're doing a talk show, to go to BC. That's a $5 fine for both of you. I was caught up with it. You just didn't catch it there, Nora. I commented on both. But I apologize. Well, at least play 7 Days to Die again. And don't worry about dying. Yeah, look, I've died over 20 times in my playthrough. I was kind of in a hurry, and I didn't care if I died because I kept thinking, like, once it upgraded, I was going to have to start all over. It turns out I didn't, so wasted a lot of deaths.
But it was fun.
We have our own club. I'll kick you out of the club. Take that. Cheers, Moni and Yo. Oh, fudge. I got to get off here anyway, Ken. I just looked at the clock.
It's 8 o'clock here.
Yeah, it's going on 9 here. Well, everybody that popped in, thanks for listening to me and Ken rant. Ken ain't going anywhere, I don't think, but I am.
No, I'm done.
Oh, well, we're both done. Well, thanks for having me again, Ken. I hope you had fun. I hope they had fun. If you're all too offended, have a Coke and a smile. You'll be all right. If you don't drink Coke, try Pepsi.
It's thumbs.
Yeah, that too.
Then you won't think we're offensive. You'll think your thumb is offensive.
Well, if you sat on your thumb might be offensive. Monique, it's in my Discord. I'm a member of everything you all do in there.
If you switch thumbs, put one in your mouth, one in your ass, and then switch thumbs, your thumb will be offensive. Both places.
I don't have anything.
And that's $5 rent for using my voice. From both of you. Just hopping in random VC in Discord servers. Sure you are. I believe you too.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm out of here. Hey, Ken, where's our music?
I'm working on it. Thanks for watching, y'all. Music.
Later.
Come on, play.
Out in the dark where the pixies bite, Sheriff Hawks rides deep into the night. Zombies moan and shadows crawl. He's laughing through the fear and shooting them all. Lock, load, and laugh at the fear. Grab your snacks to shelves, hid from spooky screams to outlaw talk. Welcome to the wild world of Sheriff Hall.
Justice served. One jump scare at a time. Justice served.
One jump scare at a time.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase the bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I gotta taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch.